Good evening, Chatthew. How's it going? Welcome. Sorry I'm late. It was not my intent to be late, but I was. And I don't really have an excuse. I sort of have an excuse. I have an excuse insofar as I believe that my being late was justified, but I don't imagine you'll buy it. But anyhow, I did some painting today with my airbrush. I say painting. What I actually did was gloss coat. I applied a gloss coat to all of the gunpla that I had painted previously. And after finishing painting today, my airbrush wouldn't disassemble. There's a piece you have to unscrew from the inside of the airbrush to disassemble it to clean it, and the threads appear to have jammed. Running airbrush cleaner into the threads didn't help. Trying to run lubricant into the threads didn't help. Grabbing a pair of pliers and trying to just disassemble them with torsion didn't help. That just warped the metal in the part that I was trying to remove. I didn't cross thread it when I put it together. No. Running it through an ultrasonic bath didn't help. Running it through an ultrasonic bath a second time didn't help. So it is currently sitting in a solution of roughly 50% rubbing alcohol. Being run through the ultrasonic bath again for 30 minutes. It's going to be so friggin' clean when it comes out of that ultrasonic bath. But and then failing that, I'm going to try and get some WD-40 to run into the threads and see if that'll unstick it. But man, I don't know. So I may just be in the market for a better airbrush. It was like a 40, the package that it came with. It was just the included airbrush that came with an air compressor setup. The whole air compressor setup plus airbrush cost roughly the same amount as a decent quality airbrush does. So I do not believe that the airbrush was itself a decent quality airbrush. No. The airbrush wasn't... Well, the airbrush was part of a gift, but it wasn't the gift. The gift was the air compressor that came with an airbrush set. And the airbrush itself is it's like a $40 airbrush. It's not a very good airbrush. It's just the included one. But I wanted a kind of cheap and crappy one to start with to figure out how to use it. Not even. It's not even a $40 airbrush. So it is in the when the cheap tool breaks, invest in a good quality tool region. So very likely this is my impetus to go get an Iwata Eclipse. But I'm trying to rescue it. I do have the piece that's damaged, the piece that's warping when I'm trying to get it out. I do have a spare one of those. I do actually have a second one of those. So if I can get it unstuck, I can rehabilitate, with the body of the airbrush still intact, I can still actually use the cheap airbrush. I just need to get the thing out of it. And in fact, I could probably continue to use it without disassembling it. I just wouldn't be able to clean it as effectively. So it's it's not the end of the world. I can continue to use it for the time being. I'm not prevented from continuing to paint. It just means that things are a lot more annoying. But anyhow, hopefully it will come loose after. It may just be that some of the lacquer got in it and has sealed the threads. So hopefully the alcohol bath will do it. But yes, I am effectively in the keep using it until it dies completely part of its life cycle. That's correct. Zafty, I have already tried heating the airbrush. That didn't work. I have tried cooling the airbrush. That didn't work. Did I say I used alcohol as the sonicator fluid? This time round, yes. At Ian's suggestion, I'm using rubbing alcohol. I wanted to use 99% rubbing alcohol, but I ran out of 99% rubbing alcohol. So it's about a half a bottle of 99% rubbing alcohol, and then about a half a bottle of 70% rubbing alcohol, and then the remainder is water to bring it up to the minimum line. Because water with dish soap didn't work. Listen, you can tell me not to do that, but I've already done it. It's happening in the other room right now. It's probably fine. It's only heating to 30 degrees. And surely, yes, surely Ian wouldn't lie to me. I too trust Ian's judgment. Anyhow, as I say, if this doesn't work, I'm going to try... if this doesn't work, I'm going to try WD-40, and we'll see how that goes. And if that doesn't work, then I'm in the market for a new airbrush. So that was my afternoon. What else have we got to talk about? There have been a lot of new trailers today. There was a new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer. That movie looks great. There was a new Indiana Jones trailer, which I haven't watched yet. There was I finally got around to watching the new Fast X trailer, and Fast X looks great, or at least like great fun. And what was the other one? Oh, The Flash. The Flash trailer looks dope. I am looking forward to that movie. That movie looks dope. I don't know if it'll be good, but it looks awesome. So I'm looking forward to watching that. Explosion hazard is a polite way of saying fuel air bomb. Yes, Ezra Miller is problematic. I don't care. I don't care. Everybody, like, one person being involved with a movie and being kind of problematic is not uncommon. So? I don't care. Like, I don't know. They got arrested, sure. They went to treatment, sure. Maybe they'll get the help they need, and they will come out the other side better. Who knows? I don't care. This is not like the J.K. Rowling situation. Ezra Miller is not a person who I expect is going to take, their money and do widespread harm to a lot of people. Anyhow, I'm sure there are problematic people involved with many films that are still very good. About that sports game. Today's Super Bowl day. They're superb. I don't know. Chat's really trying to change the subject. I feel like my opinion on... I don't know. I feel like I'm the one in control of where the conversation goes here. I don't even feel like I've said anything particularly controversial. I don't even feel like I was headed in the direction of saying something controversial. Anyhow, yes. Turf woman bad. That's as far as we need to go down that particular avenue. Anyhow, The Flash looks really cool, and I look forward to watching it. Speaking of animals, House Pupper, Maple was briefly spotted here. We do need a smash cut to Maple Button, and frankly, I have a smash cut to Maple Button. It's right here. But Maple is having a nap in her bed. So, there you go. And yeah, I don't know. I keep coming back to the conversation because people keep saying things. But I feel like generally speaking, I wouldn't expect anybody who's regular in chat here to find a contentious debate to be had in the area of Turf Woman bad. I don't know, it's Zandai's fault. Zandai kept talking. I have to keep talking or we just get dead air. Anyhow, it is clip review day. We don't have a lot of things to review clips on, but it is clip review day, so we can review some clips. Was I quiet for 10 seconds? Listen, I'm doing many things at once. I have to read chat. I do have to read chat. It's part of my job. Anyhow, for people who are trying to get me to move on from a conversation, you're very bad at moving the conversation along. Collectively. Hi, Meg.
I have some questions about the explosive hazard that you have created in the bathroom.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Ian said it was okay?
Ian said to do it. Ian said to do it in a bath of 99% rubbing alcohol.
Okay. I've done some Googling.
Yes.
Google expresses concerns.
Google expresses concerns?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's probably okay. It's probably mostly done.
Yeah, I mean, it's going now. It hasn't blown up yet.
And there's a fire extinguisher in the hallway.
Okay. Yes, of course I listened to Ian. Ian's the most trustworthy person I know in this particular regard.
Okay. I was briefly going to be very offended. Yeah, that's all.
I only put the heater on to 30 degrees Celsius.
That's true.
What's the flash point of rubbing alcohol?
I
What's
don't know.
What's the flash point of rubbing alcohol vapor?
So I know that alcohol vaporizes at 70 degrees Celsius. Is it 70 Celsius or is it 70 Fahrenheit? 70. 70 units.
Auto ignition temperature 456 degrees Celsius. The air would need to be 12% by volume.
The MSDS, that's what we want. That's the only thing we want. The material safety data sheet.
Oh, okay.
Probably. Oh.
Where are you looking?
Is this one? What percentage is this? Or is this just?
This is just isopropyl alcohol, pure. So probably 99%.
100% by weight, right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Fire and explosion data.
Not available. Just kidding.
Auto ignition temperature 399 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
Flammable limits higher than 2%, lower than 12.7%.
Yeah. There's no open flames. Non-flammable in presence. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's probably fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right, so special remarks on fire hazards. Vapor may travel considerable distance to source of ignition and flash back. Caution, may burn with near invisible flame.
It's probably fine.
Don't mix it with hydrogen peroxide.
Perfect. It's fine.
Look,
it's fine.
We're not going to blow up the apartment tonight, but we should probably open a window.
Oh, well, the fan's on. It'll be fine. Remember that time when someone several floors down from us left their gas stove on, but not ignited?
I don't remember that.
Oh, that happened.
Oh, yeah.
It was just leaking gas.
Good times.
Into the building. Totally fine. Very normal. Oh, it's done. Perfect.
Is it? Did you just hear it ding?
I just heard the ding.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
Yep. Great. Everything's awesome.
Excellent.
Perfect. Crisis averted. Did you notice that Maple fell asleep without any borks tonight?
I did not notice that, but that's good to know.
Yes.
Real quick, thank you to Real Legit Streamer for the community subs. Real Legit Streamer, thank you. Congratulations to Hollow the Wise Wolf, Randus 2003, Shadhawk, Crimson Dragon, and ND Kazi. And yes, Jibcat, we have a gas stove. We have a natural gas stove. It's great. I love it. Anyhow, we did basically turn the bathroom into a fume hood by closing the door to the bathroom and having the fan on. Oh, Meg, one thing you might want to do now that the ding has done is go turn off the power to it so that the heater does not keep running and evaporating alcohol vapor into the air. Just go in and breathe deep. Also, did I thank Starfreak359 for the sub? Because if not, I should do that too. Thank you, Starfreak359. Okay, I owe a dad joke. So I should find a dad joke. Here we go. This is one of those call and response jokes. Excuse me, could you please remind me what those Japanese throwing stars are called? Sure, I can. There it is. Oh, Real Legit Streamer, thank you very much for another gift sub, this time to Twitch TV's Frank. It wasn't an easy development process for the first man, I should say the first person, to invent the microphone. When they first unveiled the invention, they got some really bad feedback. Okay, with that, let's move on to our clip review, because I've got nothing else, so let's just go to the clip review. You know what that means. It means it's time for the clip review's theme song. That's the wrong straw poll. Don't go to that one. Okay, let me correctly post the address of the poll. There's the corrected poll. And I'll fix it on screen so you have the right one. There you go. Okay! It's a short one tonight. We only have a few, so let's dig right in. First up, we have a clip that is named Favorite Human. If you truly loved Maple, would you have left her here all on her lonesome? Would you have left the house? That was Favorite Human. Next up, we have Hi, Julie. Have no stomach. for fighting. What in the blue hell? Hi! This is very strange. Yes, it does look like chat is following me around. Oh, is that Julie? What in the heck? Oh. All right. Hi! Cyanide, I'm not sure why your clip is in the list today, but the time code in Twitch's back end said it was 7 days ago, not 8. So it got included because it was listed as having been clipped 7 days ago, not 8. Even though I was fairly certain that we had reviewed it last week. All right, next up we have one titled Linked. Please don't link your LinkedIn account to Discord. Make sure that your Discord account and Twitch account are linked in Discord's back end, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. Oh yeah! I'm tired. Cyanide's clip was the winner from last week. All right, well, I mean, I guess it gets included again. All right, this one's titled Matt Will Remember This. Princess Intel, you take those words out of your mouth. Back to the Future is not almost 50. You go right to hell. Okay, that was Matt Will Remember This. All right, now chat, you have to decide, are we gonna include Cyanide's clip from last week, or are we going to skip it over? Cyanide already won once. Zafty, going forward, I am not always going to put the winning clip in the next week's review. That's a huge pain in the ass. All right, the majority of chat says skip. That's right. It'll get its shot in the interminable 2023 year-end clip review. So we're moving on. Next one is Nice Price.
A price we like or a price we don't like?
So you recall what it was priced around, right? It was around $769,000, I think.
Nice, and yes, sure, okay.
Yeah. It sold under asking.
F yeah!
Nice. Now we have Meg Trust's chat.
Hey, chat. Can you make sure Matt actually listens for the dog?
I will
And
listen
not
for
just-
the dog.
Not just waits until I get home.
I'll listen
That is the
for
one
the
thing
dog.
I am asking for you, chat.
I did, in fact, listen for the dog. Now we have Synchronicity 33. That was Synchronicity 33. Next clip is titled The Jokes Write Themselves. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Sounds like my first time. Ready? Next, we have the most professional streamer alive. Oh. And finally, our last clip of the day is "This means Matt made a child a mod." His anti says, "That was 10 years ago? Jesus." Seagrot responds, "Yeah, nearly your entire life." His anti says, "I saw Gravity in theaters, you ass." To which I respond, "How did the 3D work from your booster seat?" All right. That is it. That is the entirety of our clip review this week. That's everything. So we're going to return to our main screen, and we are going to do our traditions, and then we are going to crown a new monarch of the week. So everybody brace as we switch back to our main screen. All right, we're back to the main screen. Okay, first things first. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable, which is perfectly intact and definitely not getting more frayed by the day. Everybody, please brace your ear holes. And, Garçon, can I have a drum roll, please? That is a delicious and nutritious Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Taste the Rainbow. Okay. Let's crown our monarch. My votes are going in. Vote successful. Show results. The result this week is that our new monarch is Kosar Prime. For Matt will remember this. So let's lop a head off. Cyanide. Say goodbye to your cranium. And Kosar Prime. Say hello to your ranium. D-. I thought that was pretty good. And Meg thought that was pretty good. So the air is spicy inside. Pray for us. How spicy is it? Are you starting to feel a little lightheaded?
I feel fine. It's
If
just
you
spicy.
start to go blind, let me know.
That's only if you drink methanol. Which tastes like mint.
No, that's menthol.
Methanol
That's not.
tastes like mint.
That's not how that works. So, chat, you may remember yesterday, Meg went to go get tiramisu ice cream
And failed.
Was unsuccessful. I today went to Ernest Ice Cream and came back with 4 pints of tiramisu ice cream. So today we have lots of tiramisu ice cream.
Ooh, I should actually
2
have
pints
some for
each.
dessert.
Also, I got to sample several of their seasonal flavors that they have on right now.
This is the very first I'm hearing of it, and I'm crushed.
I know. I sampled
Did you the flavor?
So I sampled cold brew coffee.
How was that?
Delicious.
Okay.
I sampled cereal milk.
How was that?
Delicious.
Excellent.
And I sampled the cream cheese.
That's the one I was.
Yeah, which in a sundae would turn it into like cheesecake. It would be amazing. It's so good.
Okay, new plan. Tomorrow, let's walk over and get sundaes for dessert. Does that sound?
That sounds like a reasonable
Would you like to
plan,
go on a
yes.
date with me?
I guess so.
You can make me dinner and then I'll buy dessert.
Okay, this sounds like a reasonable plan.
Excellent.
All right.
Sounds good.
They also have serious chocolate in stock at the moment.
Oh,
Which is
that's a
good.
good one too.
And the oatmeal brown sugar.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
Oh, the oatmeal brown sugar is really good.
The oatmeal brown sugar is really good. They have the ghost chocolate.
I like the ghost chocolate.
See, I don't really like the ghost chocolate very
It's okay.
much.
More for me?
It's a little boring. It's a little...
It's
like
boring chocolate.
It's like a chocolate haunted the ice cream at one point, but it's not really there. It's like it's well named.
It's like a whisper of chocolate.
It's memories of chocolate is what it is.
It's great. Very good.
Kosar Prime, yes, oatmeal brown sugar ice cream. It's delicious. The only thing that would make it better is if it had chocolate chips in it. But it basically tastes like you're eating a pint of frozen oatmeal cookie dough. It's really good.
How would you know what frozen oatmeal cookie dough tastes
I don't know what
like?
you're talking about, Meg. I swear to God, next time you go away, I'm making myself a bowl of cookie dough.
You know where the recipe is.
I do.
So in April. Cardamom. I think they had cardamom as well.
They did have cardamom.
Cardamom's
yes.
really good. Ooh.
Actually, sorry, I'm going to cut you off briefly. I'm way too lazy to make my own cookie dough. What I will more likely do
is ask me to make some.
Is go to the grocery store and buy one of those sausages of Pillsbury cookie dough and just eat it out of the tube with a spoon.
Okay, that is the worst way to do it because you know that flour that they put in there is the flour that they like swept up off the floor and they're like, it's fine, we'll put it in the tube cookie dough because there's a sign on it that says you have to bake it before eating so you don't get salmonella or whatever.
Oh,
please don't get salmonella and then have to take care of the dog while you're
also puking and
liquids coming out both ends. Yeah. No one wants that. Yeah.
The trick is, okay, so yeah, raw flour is bad, but the trick is that you just toast the flour before you make the cookie dough.
Yeah, do you think Pillsbury does that in their factory
No,
of
but
lies?
I could.
It's true. You could. You should do that.
I'm super not gonna.
I know
gonna
you're
just
not going
eat the
to.
cookie dough.
And then you're going to get the trots, and it's just going to be awful.
Worth it.
We have that on record now. The cardamom ice cream, though, would be really good as an, like, affogato with a coffee on top. That's what I want
I just don't like cardamom that much.
That's fine. More for me. But cardamom and coffee together are...
The cold brew coffee ice cream is pretty good. Do we have Toll House brand cookies up here in Canada? I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's like a thing though, like the recipe.
Oh yeah, we
Toll
have the
House
recipe for Toll House cookies, but we don't actually have like them as a pre-made thing.
Yeah. There are pre-made cookie doughs that you can get. Like when I worked in hotels and stuff, we would get the like 16-liter tub of cookie dough.
Yeah, what are the cookie dough buckets?
No, like 16 liters though. 4 gallons.
What was it called? Sorry, there used to be a variety of buckets of cookie dough that you could buy in Canada at like Costco or just at the grocery store. They just came in little pails of pre-made cookie dough.
You're going to want to stick Canada in there to weed out all of the American BS.
See, so there's Pillsbury, but it wasn't Pillsbury. It was explicitly not Pillsbury. It was like a white bucket.
Costco does it. Costco does it.
It was old. I think they went out of business. I don't think they do it anymore.
Okay, put like 1990s in there because that's probably when
English Bay.
Yeah, that's the shit. Hell yeah.
I knew if I scrolled deep enough.
Yeah, English Bay was the tubs that we got at the hotel I worked at.
All right.
It was
language.
It would come in perfect little like nuggets.
Can you still get buckets of English Bay?
You can get it on Instacart,
which is in the US.
America. Honestly, probably Thirsty Foods. Thirsty Foods, right there. Nope, that. There.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
1.36 kilos.
Note that the request product is not available. The funny thing is that Save On Foods, the cookies they sell in their things are just English Bay cookies.
They have the cookie dough. They're just cooking it there. So
Yeah.
you go to Save On Foods and you ask them really nicely at like the deli counter and be like, "Hey, can you like hook me up? I don't really like, I'll pay whatever you want, but can I get just the dough so I can bake it at home?" But most of the like food distributors like Cisco would have it.
Yeah. Anyhow, English Bay is what we used to get. You could get the double chocolate, the chocolate cookie dough with the chocolate chips.
But the regular chocolate chip is the best.
That's probably true.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go eat ice cream. Bye.
Are you gonna bring me a spoonful? One mouthful. Just so that I can get the taste of spinach out of my mouth. Do we have funnel cakes up in the frozen north? Yes, I've seen the occasional funnel cake up here. Spoilers, a funnel cake is just a donut. That's the most controversial thing I'm going to say in chat today.
Oh, I realized why it smells spicy. It's because I left the horseradish Dijon sauce on the counter. And it just smells like sauce.
Oh, it smells like horseradish? I agree. Mini donuts fresh off the fryer are super, super good. Super, super good. Oh, dear me. Also, I fully forgot to turn on my backlight. Yeah, the Peony in Playland also sells mini donuts fresh with cinnamon sugar. It's great. I like that my captions interpreted the PNE, which is the Pacific National Exhibition, as peony, the flower. Uh-oh. The Pacific Northwest. Jim Cat, truthfully, the peony kind of sucks. There's not a lot there. The peony is just not very good. Playland is also just not very good. The whole thing needs to be torn up and completely redone. Brownie Point says, we've got to drag you to the American heartland someday, but then I'd have to go to America. Why would I want to go to America? And furthermore, I am incredibly an urbanite. Lots of space for Maple to run and play. You realize that I'm Canadian, right? We have even more space. Our great nation of Canada is larger in terms of square land area. And much less densely populated, that's right. That's just the Mercator projection. No, it isn't! Canada's the second largest nation on Earth by land mass. We have a crap load of water. That doesn't count. Well, all right, fair enough. Maybe no, not by land area. Yes, by land area. For the record, by land area, the nations of the Earth rank Russia, 17.1 million square kilometers. Canada, 9.985 million kilometers.
Isn't the U.S. like fifth?
Then the United States at 9.834 million kilometers. Then China at 9.597. Canada has 150,000 more square kilometers than the United States.
Okay. So when they are calculating the US, what are they including?
Uh-oh. Things have just gotten weirder.
Yeah.
So okay, so total
depending
area
on what you count as America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Things did get weirder. We just
Right?
have more water.
Yeah, and we're selling it to America.
That's true.
And then we're taking the power that we generate with our water and selling it to
America, yeah. So according to this, but this is just worldometers. I don't believe worldometers.
think it's world-o-meters, actually.
Worldometers.
You need a super scroll on your mouse, first of all.
Rude.
Second, Antarctica isn't a country. What the F is this?
All right. So according to Wikipedia, which I trust more than worldometers.com, total in kilometers squared, Canada 9.985. Second in the world in terms of total area. Land in kilometers squared, Canada is in fact fourth behind China or the US.
Oh.
Because we've got too much ding-dang water. It's these big-ass lakes. Great Bear Lake. Great Lake that they're trying to change the name of.
Oh, they're trying to change the name of that?
Yes, they are.
That's a great idea.
And Great Lake they're trying to change the name of.
We all know what you mean.
And Lake Winnipeg.
I mean, can we just fill in Lake Winnipeg?
Where would all the mosquitoes live?
Winnipeg?
It took you a while to come up with that.
I got distracted by reading chat.
It's mostly Hudson's Bay. Does that count? I wouldn't think they would count that.
Do we count the 200 kilometers offshore as our, like, what is it, like the economic area? Because we have the longest coastline.
Yeah. Canada is first in water per square kilometer. All right, Canada. We're number one.
Okay, so if everyone in Canada, so if you took the area of water and divided it up per capita, how much water would everyone get?
You'd have to go by volume, right? Like you didn't need cubic meters.
No.
But,
no, I'm just talking like square footage of
fresh water,
kilometerage of water per person. Like, yeah, that.
Anyhow, I believe Canada. So it's been a while since I've looked it up, but I'm given to understand that Canada has something like 1/3 of the entire world's fresh water supply.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Sounds low even. Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious.
This is what's going to get us invaded. When the water wars begin.
Water wars have already begun.
Okay, when the water wars begin to affect developed nations.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. It's time to play a video game.
Okay, have fun. My ice cream was delicious. How was your ice cream?
It was also delicious. Thank you.
I want to eat all of it.
I mean, you can.
No, I will not eat all of it. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to go back to your jacket.
We use all that water to sell us electricity and computer cloud services and aluminum. I mean, we use all that water to sell you electricity and then also sell you the water.
Yeah. And mining. Use a lot of water in mining.
Yeah.
And processing materials.
Yes.
Yep.
That's right. And in return, America defends us from random UFOs.
Thanks, America.
Yeah.
We appreciate that one.
Yeah, thank you for protecting us from the alien threat.
The BC Fairies parody account had a very good tweet about it.
Yeah.
If you're still visiting the bird.
Yes. Cameron had a good comment about it as well, which is that of all the potential apocalypses, the one that Americans can shoot is probably the most comforting.
Yeah. What a time.
What a time.
Yeah, Canada has lots of asbestos. Asbestos is great, actually. Yeah, and we do sell it to America, at least for a while more. It's going to be banned soon.
Yeah.
RIP. Yeah, just don't breathe it. Don't do lines of asbestos and you're good to go.
2 lines of asbestos.
Yeah, just don't do that. Yeah, no, it's bad for your lungs. But, like, it's very good at a lot of things, like stopping fires. Just don't huff it.
But I wanna.
If you want to, we have some in the bedroom.
I was going to ask why do we have some in the bedroom, but I know why we have some in the bedroom. Why is it in the bedroom?
Because that's where all my fancy rocks are. It's in a container.
Okay.
I taped it shut.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's fuzzy. Like your beard.
Right. I mean, I spent my afternoon with my face inches away from atomized paint. So I should say atomized acrylic. So I probably don't have that much to worry about the asbestos in a container, really. Yes, I was wearing my ventilator mask. I was just making jokes. All right. We're playing a video game. It's time. Let's go play. Oh no. Unplay. I've done a stupid. Unplay. No. Go away. Oh god, my computer's resolution is all hacking up. Because I forgot to change it before booting the game. Alright, this time for sure.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
Jesus Christ, chat. I can't switch over to my computer screen yet because closing the game means I have to log back into the launcher, which means showing you my password manager, which I am definitely not going to do because I value the tiniest modicum of InfoSec. I use 1Password, which has served me very well, for the record. No. Hey, look, you've got my Discord now, because I accidentally opened Discord. Log in. Yeah, off to a great start. Yes, you did lose sound because I was looking at something on my other monitor. Oh, Meg, have you seen my wolf pup yet? Look at this little guy. Look at my little man. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh, you're looking on the screen. Yeah, look at the little tail go. Did you know that I could time out a mod? Oh, I demodded him! Uh-oh. I seem to have broken something. It still shows Zafty as a mod in the back end, but I can't remove the moderator. Yeah, it broke things for a bit. I can't remove the moderator permission from Zafty. It just won't let me. And it also won't let me add it back because I have to remove it to add it back. So, I don't know. They'll figure it out later. So, community, roles manager. Yeah, might have to wait.
Have you do a F5 to refresh?
It throws that error.
No, just regular F5. Like that magic button, not F and then 5.
Think. Throws an error. I'm sorry, Zafty. I did not mean to demod you.
All roles, and then click moderator.
Yeah.
And then on it.
Uh-huh.
And then editor. What does that do? Oh. What about...
I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, Zafty. My apologies. That was supposed to be a funny goof, and then it turned into an actual, like, I've done something wrong. So, my sincere apologies. I'll fix it.
You might have to sign out and then sign back in again.
Yeah. I'll fix it when I'm able.
Or Zafty.
Or Zafty.
F's in chat for Zafty.
Yes!
I mean...
Farlems for Zafty, specifically. Died as he lived by antagonizing Matt. Alright, what manner of creature do I have to... Hedge moles!
So cute.
Pardon me?
Your little dude is so cute.
My little puppy.
You could ride the puppy. It's so little.
I know it is, isn't it?
The small child that I met with Maple today probably...
Really? Dispatch hedge moles.
Where are you dispatching them?
Hell.
All hedge Go to
Game
hell.
audio is too loud. Is it, though? Okay, I believe you. How is it now? I turned it down a bit, so how is it now? I mean, I can bring it down a little further if you like, but... Oh, why am I still fighting hedge moles? I have all the hedge moles I need. What else have we got? All right, let's go turn in our hedge moles. Sam Wonk is experiencing the plight of Dinosaur Man. With that technology, you could cure cancer. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Well, Slade, or do I mean slain? I shall need to know these things if I am to be officer. I've got the powder and ball loaded and primed. Now for the slow match. Hark, a dispatch. Stand down forthwith. Not again. But surely these adamantoises are clear and present. Hedge moles? You're certain? Well, but that's like an adamantoise except, weak and not at all dangerous. Why, oh why? Perhaps I have been cursed by some enemy. Not very likely for a mere storm private, second class or no. Now the commander will dock my pay and leave my whistle dry as dust. Well, my good man, it is called Aleport. I spent a deal of time admiring the undersides of many a tavern table, I can tell you that. What? It could be that my humors are out of balance from a surfeit of ale, and thus I see it now. There is excess blood, which has overfed my martial zeal. Zayla, your learned ways have shown me the light. Much thanks. I go now to receive a leeching. A leeching indeed. Oh, there's more. Greetings, Uuzela. Will you deliver this in my stead to Camp Skull Valley? It is, my report to Commander Falk Brida. I was as plain-spoken as I could be, and I was going to report in person, but for some reason, I've barely the strength to visit the barber for leechings, let alone make the trip to Skull Valley. I don't suppose I'd be spared a dock in pay. You don't think they'd clap me in the brig, do you? I'm never gonna not leap off that tower. All right, Camp Skull Valley, here we come. Oh, I'm gonna get chased by so many pelicans. Yes! We have tried petting and hand-overing to many pets. What pet did you have? Nana Bear. That's not as good as a puppy. Way to have a shit pet. Greetings, adventurer. They said you were looking for me? A letter from Mama. I haven't heard from her in so long. She never answered my letters. No, stay, for I'll have a reply to send. What the... Oh, the stone-hearted, grasping hag wouldn't let me take so much as a hunk of dried fish when I left the island, and now she wants Gil? That succubus! You think me cold? Well, fie on what you think. I wanted something better than tilling salty fields and spilling small fry out of the nets and occasionally taking a passing sailor into my bed for more of the same. She'll receive no reply from me. Thank you for your service and good day to you. The round button. Ear data unavailable. Weapons and armor in order. Saltpeter in order. Basic provisions all in order. Poisons. Oh. This vial's near gone. Adventurer Uwuzela, was it? Mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You are skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear, and I have need of pelican poison. The poison can be readily gathered from pelicans in the area, but I must continue my duties here. Are you so minded to undertake the task? Sure. I'm a pelican, not a pelicant. An adventurer, and one whose name rings a bell. You have been of service to the Maelstrom, I hear. What brings you to Skull Valley? A report from Private Cenero. It does her little credit that she did not make her trip herself. Stay while I peruse this. She does not prevaricate, at least, that one. Unfortunate how she has gone to rack and ruin since she was posted to Aleport. She was among the first in her shoal to be promoted to second class. Yet now... Do you know what a soldier's greatest enemy is, Uwuzela? Boredom. I suspect Cenero has played the craven in fighting this foe. I shall order the paymaster to dock her pay, but I'll not sign a censure. If she can stay out of the taverns and learn to keep herself busy, she may yet earn her salt. Tarry a while, Uwuzela. 'Twill not be said that an adventurer came to Camp Skull Valley and left without honest pay for honest work. We have a problem that other encampments may well find enviable. The dodos are so plentiful that they even nest within the barracks. The nest must be removed forthwith before it draws beasts dangerous to men as well as birds. Within the barracks? Oh no. Remove the dodo nest and dispatch the dodos. You're going extinct again, dodo. Or like done. Am I right? Swiftly done. They do say that where a soldier dallies, an adventurer hurries. Peaceful as it may seem now, this encampment was built to ward against the kobolds of Ogormoro to the north. We do not forget our purpose. You only need look to our name. Oh, Meg, the answer to your question earlier is 22,680 square meters of water per person. The valley floor was once lined with the skulls of kobolds we slew, so that no invader might reach its southern mouth and the settlements beyond without treading on death with every step. Nowadays, it seems we are in danger of treading on dodo eggs at every turn, or on the adders that feast on them. The dodos brought by settlers now run feral and keep us in meat, eggs, and headaches. Meat, eggs, and headaches. Let's go murder some pelicans. Level 50 Dark Helmet. Where's Lone Star when you need him? Oh, that was, in fact, all the pelicans I needed to kill. That was the right word. Kill was the correct word. I welcome your return, adventurer. Have you what I asked for? Ah, I see you were not stinting in filling vials. The last adventurer returned with each barely half full and had the cheek to demand full payment. I have had a low opinion of adventurers since, but you know of our past with the kobolds, but they are not the foe we fight today. Nay, all our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Such a wee thing, this vial, but this too is a gun. So susceptible to the Sahagin are to pelican poison that even the rawest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher of beastmen. There was a settlement here once near Halfstone. Then the primal Leviathan rose, and the Sahagin invaded. Work of generations was undone in a season, and whole families perished. I never knew the Halfstone settlement, but I believe it to be a home worth fighting for, and so we fight with steel, fire, and even poison to reclaim that which is ours. Camp Skull Valley was built to hold against attacks from the sea. To the north and south lie narrow channels with a tide gate each to hold the Sahagin at bay. Will you deliver a bottle of lowland wine to the captains of North and South Tidegate? Call it a small privilege of the quartermaster. Please take the first bottle to Captain Thurlet of South Tidegate. Okay, where do the Tidegates go? where the heck is Cetacea? Ah, there. Okay. Tide gate. Oh, wait, that was the wrong button. Oh, God. Okay, I'm drifting further and further from my MSQ. No, I'm not! Don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Starlet. Hail, adventurer. What brings you to South Tidegate? Getting you crunk? A bottle of Lowland from Sergeant Wilts's. Now isn't that something? And isn't she something? Crisp yet full-bodied is my guess. You know, I didn't think I had a chance with a woman like that, but it looks like she's sweet on me. Anyways, always was popular with the fairer sex, if I say so myself. I have a brother. You heard about that? He's the captain of North Tidegate. Like his peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop those peas out of the pod, if you take my meaning. Wiltswiz, got a way about her, she does. Cool as spray. But there's fire there, and welcome she is to show me the light and scorch off every stitch between the two of us. And also your brother will be there. That's right. Keep it to yourself. I'm just the messenger. All right. Give me more wine. Ah, there you are. Did Captain Starlet receive it well? The other bottle is for Captain Nortmone of North Tidegate. I should have mentioned they're brothers in blood as well as arms. You'd think them closer for it, but the bickering is well nigh constant. Juan! Let us deliver more Juan! Juan. Have I done the first dungeon yet? Nope! Sure haven't. It's fine. We got plenty of time. I'm right on the cusp of it, but the side quest they call. That is correct. Wait, hold on. Doeth? In retrospect, I should have presumed that the North Tidegate was north. Whee! Whee! Nortmone! Halt, adventurer! North Tidegate is no place for idlers. Wiltswiz, the quartermaster, that mousy-looking girl. Still, she has excellent taste in wine. and must be a mind reader, for I've a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So, sent you over here with a bottle of wine just for me, huh? What, sent one to that back berth in South Tidegate too? Oh, you know what he's gonna think now that you know what he's gonna think now that she's his for the taking, that strutting. Well, he's got another thing coming. Misunderstanding and innocent kindness like that. She's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know this is a professional interest? That goatish fool. I won't have him bothering that lovely girl. Yeah, the goatish fool. Where is Rohanth? I told that barnacle the engineers were letting us take the new cannon out for a test. The 12 know when the mood will next strike those hugger-muggers. Probably over at the crypt again. Morbid, I call it. I like a good wallow now and then, but the broods on dead folk he didn't even know. He broods on dead folk he didn't even know. You go fetch Rohanth. I'd be liable to profane the lich yard by beating him about his thick head with that big stone hourglass. Ah, there I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that I much cared for that Poncy, and that's probably another bit of abominating. Here, take these flowers. Rohanth's at the Founder's Crypt. Give him the pretties for the dead. That'll clear my slate with the gods. Hello, Rohanth. He's literally 5 feet away! Why did you need an adventurer to do this for you? Rohanth. Rest in peace of the 12. Ergamer. Ah, bring flowers. Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space, small in life. He who sleeps here is large in death. You'd never know now there was a hamlet here, would you? Halfstone 'twas called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to the Sahagins' torch. The settlers fought aye and how, with not a trained soldier among them. Ergamer was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it wasn't far where he was going. And here he lies now. Time was, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine doing what he did. You don't hold fast to much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's going down with her ship, and any captain who looks to loyalty more than gold is liable to have his throat slit. But now I gotta be better than that, don't I? I gotta be more like a Germer. An adventurer, are ye? Seems a shame for you to come all the way out here without more to show for it. How about a bit of Vilekin hunting? There's a few killer mantises about on account of a hatchling we missed. The commander sent out hunting parties and collected 10 and 6 heads. There's no more than 20 in a clutch. Think you can handle the last 4? Killer mantis, clap, 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 clap. There we go. Scythe extra large? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good name. The one problem is that I have already killed a killer mantis, so there may not be 4 available to me if the first one hasn't respawned. Hello, game. Would you be so kind as to spawn a mantis? There we go. All right, your mantises are dealt with. Nasty critters, those killer mantises. I'm sure Ergamer wouldn't have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Good hunting, adventurer. Tuh. See the birds fly to their nest? It's time I returned to the gate. Elurloaf said we'd be testing a new cannon. Like to blow himself to bits without me about. You can collect your pay from Commander Falk Burida at Camp Skull Valley. Be well, adventurer. 12 go with ye. What level am I supposed to be when I do the first dungeon? Because I'm gonna be level 21 or better. Well, being over-leveled just means I don't have to impress anyone. Ah, Uzela, you've become a familiar face around these parts. What brings you here today? The rest of the killer mantises. Well done, and I must commend Sergeant Rohan for his quick thinking. You have the thanks of this camp. Sometimes I fear that we will lose the war against the Sahagin for having to deal with pests and beasts. Why do you have another quest? I hear you're leaving us, Uzela. News travels fast in an encampment. Mayhap you can assist us one last time on your journey out. I have a dispatch here from Maelstrom Command to Commodore Raynor of the Yellow Jackets. We have been investigating the Cetacea Seagrot on their orders, but it seems they have taken on an adventurer of excellent repute and pleasing manner, the Commodore writes, to complete the work. Now if you... Yes? Ha! This is you he speaks of. Of course. Well, Camp Skull Valley would be glad to add to the burnish of your repute. You have carried out your commissions admirably well. Commodore Raynor and many others in command are of the same mind as I, that we have spread our forces too thin with these tasks. I am all too happy to withdraw our men from the caves, truth be told. Chief Sergeant Katquistzel is the ranking officer at the Cetacea Seagrot. Locate him and tell him that his mission is complete and he is ordered to report back to Skull Valley. All right. The side quests have now officially sent us to the Seagrot. I'm over-leveled for the next 3 dungeons? Awesome. All right, let's go to the little training tent and learn how to be a team player. How do I do playing video game? Okay. Oh, God, what have I done? Whoops. Okay, what do? The Smith. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Okay. DPS training, exercise 1. Avoid area of effect attacks. Begin. Commence. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. The word. I am ready to begin. You're prepared to commence training then? Yes! Commence me. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Haha, nerd. Punch. Okay, move. Change to steps. Oh god. Range. Alright, now it's time to avoid both at once. Oh lord, I'm locked in! Ah! No! Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise. Pray, come receive your reward. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored to their fields of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Brand new gloves. Ooh, those are a big upgrade. All right, assist allies in defeating a target. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It's your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I am ready to begin. Yes. That's my friendly. Here's a hint about enemy phasing. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks or from behind. There are also certain techniques that perform better when executed from such positions. You mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits. Coordinating your efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Defeat an occupied target. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Let's go. Training exercise is now underway. Start the fight with the staff waver. Such foes are often the most dangerous, but the least robust. Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Strike the wrong foe 5 times and something will happen. Alright, who are we targeting next? Quick-fisted training partner. Hey, we did it. Wow, chat's really throwing me under the bus here, noting that most people don't take 7 days to get to this part. It's usually a couple of hours of gameplay. Rude! Avoid engaged targets. Okay, do I remember the lesson where I had you invading enemy attacks? This exercise will put that training to the test. You must plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Training exercise is now underway. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we will start this exercise again. Oh, God. Ah. Hooray, I did it! Someone teach Matt uptime? What's uptime? Not much. What's uptime with you? All right. Moving on. Engage enemy reinforcements! Let us proceed to the briefing. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Oh, right. I should prepare to commence training. Another enemy has arrived on the field! But I'm not a tank! Why am I tanking? Bravo! And this concludes the exercise. Pray, come get your reward. A fine performance. A party is doomed without a sort of source of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it is time to spring into action. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Wolf Pup, down. Step down. Come on. Oh, that button. Okay. Interact with the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in whilst this portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate or your party will be overwhelmed. Okay, let's go. Open the gate! Close the gate! The gate has opened! Not the gate. It's a level question mark training automaton. Who allowed such a powerful training automaton into this battle arena? Wait, who healed the enemy? It is imperative to recognize when a battle has turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Final exercise. You've arrived at the mountain's peak, the final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. You're prepared to commence training. If anybody wants to come join me for my first dungeon, feel free to volunteer. I'm happy to hop in with a bunch of people if you all want in. I guess we'll need a tank, a healer, and 2 more DPSs. Oh, 1 more DPS. Okay. Wait, why am I fighting tamed jackals? Now you face multiple foes. Oh no. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Listen, tank. What the hell are you doing? Can you hold aggro for like a half a second, please? You don't aggro fireballs. You should aggro fireballs. Oh, God. Wait, how did I get hit by that? I was fully outside the thing. All right, now for this last challenge. Oh, a tamed Goobui. Hello, tamed Goobui. Oh, it didn't like that. Haha! My duty is complete. And thus concludes the exercise. Give me a hat, please. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. Oh, a ring. Ah, splendid. I see you have mastered the lessons of the hall. Henceforth, you are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of the Novice serve you well on your adventures. Nothing. Update. Okay, I look dope, but I wish I had a better hat. But I do look dope, so that's nice. All right, let's go relieve a dude. Cat Gwistle. Halt, adventurer. Do you mean to enter the Cetacea Seagrot? I would advise against it. You'll likely perish in its labyrinthine depth. Trust me, were it not for sheer strength of will, I'd not be standing here. What am I doing out here, you ask? This is a calmly spot for strategizing, I find. Far better than the labyrinthine depth of the cave, friend. In there, none shall hear you scream, particularly since everybody else has been reassigned. Me as well, you say? Back to Camp Skull Valley and away from the labyrinthine depth of that hellhole? Most excellent. I have my principles and would willingly have sacrificed my life for the mission, but I am not grieved to cede that prospect to you, and bid this grot good day. My place is at a fort or on the battlefield, not crawling around a dank cave with coils of rope and sheaves of paper, fearing I shall never see daylight again. I warn you, friend, there is much danger in those depths. It is, what is the word? Labyrinthine, I tell you. I think it's labyrinthine. So this looks like an NPC party. Hello, Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? So, when we received word that men... Oh, there was a text there. When we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Cetacea here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Accept. Duty calls! A dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike. Yes. To slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventures, but also it progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated, fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. You may challenge a dungeon via two different methods. By calling upon the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players, be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will automatically be created for you. All that's left is select register for duty, and you will be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the duty finder, you can split that burden among a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The Duty Finder's matching system will automatically group players according to the chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you have been matched with a party, you will be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select Commence, and you and your comrades will be delivered into the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you are cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strengths of your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available, until you find yourself master of sea tribulations overcome. Master of a sea of tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open duty support to play through dungeons you've cleared. You've cleared, or use the Duty Finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventure to satisfy. While this introduction of dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hallowed halls of your mind, if you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the Duty Support or Duty Finder windows. A true adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. I understand what I must do. Close. Okay, cool. All right. Party invite. Yes. Joining a party. You have formed a party with another player. Parties make it possible to tackle challenges that would be impossible to overcome alone, such as defeating powerful enemies or exploring perilous dungeons. The party chat mode can be used to communicate solely with other members of your party. You can change your chat mode at any time via the speech bubble icon located below the chat log. I don't know what a PF is. I don't know what that means. Yes. Ready. Oh, party finder. Okay. Commence! Satasha Seagrot. Oh, it is Satasha. Okay, well. Hop. Hop. I'm gonna follow limit break. Wait, who's our tank? Well, I guess I'm not learning about limit breaks today. Ah, there we go. I hit one, finally. I helped. A bloody memo. You find a blood-stained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his seas blue. So I had to close the limit break window, so I don't know what the limit break does or how it works. I'm sure it's not important. I don't see limit break here. Ah, limit break. There we go. There is a lot of chaos going on right now. Yikes. What the hell is that thing? I imagine there's a way to tell what the tank is targeting. There's got to be a macro for target of target, right? As long as the nameplates are red, I am safe. It's a giant clam. Oh, okay. So it's incredibly difficult to pull aggro. That's good to know. Blue coral formation. Oh, the hidden door. Chopper? Ooh, a treasure chest. Whenever you open a treasure coffer, a loot list will appear. If someone in your party opens the coffer, you will first receive a notice in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Clicking on this notice will bring up the loot list. For each item in the chest, you will need to have the opportunity to select, or you will have the opportunity to select need, greed, or pass. Need, you really need the item. Greed, you want the item but do not need it. Pass, you do not need the item. Once everyone in your party has made their selections, the loot will be distributed automatically. Players may change their selection to pass after selecting need or greed, but once pass has been selected, the decision is deemed final. If all party members choose pass, then the item will be discarded. Guild and quest-related items will be divided equally among all party members. So this is a hat that I cannot use. And a ethereal brass wristlets. I don't know if those are good or not. They're caster wrists as well. Oh, they are caster wrists as well, so I can pass on those. Scurvy dogs. Are you scurvy dog? Oh, it's so sad. All right, let's beat up the captain. He ran away. What a coward. Acolyte's robe. Also a pass. I suppose I could greet it, but sparkles. I cannot tell what's going on at all. I'm gonna just assume that I'm doing everything right. I have nothing if not unearned confidence. Oh. Yes? Well, that guy got straight up bodied. All right. Hello, Reavers. God, DPSing is so much more work than being a healer in WoW. Where I just have to click a bunch of health bars on my screen. All right, Captain. Going down. Don't mind me, just here standing in the bads. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. Wait, did we not get a treasure chest for that? That's rude. Wait, you're friendly. I'm good at video game, as we all know. Hup. Okay, I like that there's an ability called Peloton. That's cute. You sully our spawning ground, Shore Walker! Psh, Finlish fools! The Lord of the Whirl, something! Something! Bubbles begin something. I did the mechanic! Hey! Oh, I totally didn't even notice using the limit break. I didn't even use it! Ooh, treasure coffer. Hello, treasure coffer. We like treasures. Treasure. Alright. Foe Striker's boots. Those seem like they're probably good. Is there a way to compare these against what I'm wearing? Right click. Item comparison. Okay. Strength 2, Vit 2, Dex 2, Crit Hit 2, Determination 1. Literally identical to what I'm wearing. But they're green. They also don't look any different. So, basically, I can greed all three of these things, but I have no actual use for them. I want the I need on the roll? Okay. There, I'm getting in on the dance. The orchestration. The orchestration can be used to change the music in your estate or in-room, but only if you have first obtained song rolls. Rolls can be obtained through a variety of means, including synthesis, purchase in shops, and discovery in treasure coffers. After obtaining a roll, use it to add the track to your orchestration list. Accessing an orchestration will open the settings interface. From here, you can listen to any tracks you've registered, as well as select that track to play at your estate or apartment. Shared estate background music can only be changed if you've been granted the proper authorization. A feature unique to orchestrations in estates and apartments is the ability to register tracks to a playlist. Up to 8 songs can be registered to a playlist, which can then be played in order, shuffled, or a single track can be selected to play on repeat. Playback options for the playlist can be accessed via sub-commands or the buttons found at the bottom of the playlist interface. Tracks not listed in the playlist can also be set as estate background music by using the select track option at the bottom of the interface. Great. Cool. Oh, apparently I got the gladiator's plundered arms. Cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's go home. I am gonna go turn in my quest. Somewhere. The drowning wench is, back in Limsa. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure teleport will take me back to the other city. Not to Limsa. Yeah. That'll take me back to older. Okay. Teleport. There we go. So now I have to go to the upper decks. Leave a big ol' upper decker in Limsa. Right, I can fast travel. That's a thing. Now, the real question is Mark's the drowning wench right there. Ducky dog. Hey, it's Riesling Wanderlust again. Sorry? Oh, is she cranky? Oh, the poor thing. Maple. Puppy. Puppy. Oh, there she is. Hi, baby. Maple. All right, F you too. See how it is? Hi, baby. Maple. Hi.
Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha?
Oh! It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity! We dragged our boots too long on this one.
No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come.
You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be.
Not a wink of sleep, great leader.
Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir.
Why is he giving me advice? I not only completed the dungeon, I beat them there.
Back then, are ya? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. fishbacks. And here I was thinking you'd... Aw, damn it. Still, sounds like you left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauno cetacea, of course. Any road all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Cretania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer that can get things done. Ask for them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you.
Sweet.
Bateron has information on a new task.
Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Cretania. And that's all I know, but whatever it is you asked to do, I somehow doubt it won't pose any trouble for a venturer who has survived the bedlam in Sestacia. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Cretania. Good luck, mate.
Ranma Saotome? That doesn't look like Ranma Saotome. Ooh, a quest. That guy's name was Benoit Blanc. There's a Benoit Blanc running around. Now I'm just looking for cute names. Gojo Mojo? Alright, let's go to where we're going, which is the Adventurers Guild. This way. Oh, I also need to... You know what? Before I do that... Before I do that... Pugilist skill. Oh, I have plundered knuckles. Where did I get plundered knuckles from? When did that happen? Could happen to you. A well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything, and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not-so-small fortune in prizes ably won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer? Nay, ye gads, man, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more, and if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Symphonic Lolita, thank you very much for the resub now for 5 months. And I think I actually missed a previous resub. Oh, no, the Ninja Rockstar followed, so thank you to the Ninja Rockstar. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? Oh, but I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Mr. Horrible, thank you for the resub as well. Ha! I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as an owns. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, it's you, Zayla. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you, if I ever did at all. You're far better off training under Choo-Choo-Toe. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hammond out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hammond once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Uwu-Zayla. Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the vile kin from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out those trees and do as Master Hammond once did. Strike them with a bootshine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough of the creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hammond. They will remind him of better days. I am sure of it. All right, keeping the spirit alive. Yeah. Eastern Thanalan. Yes, go punch a tree. Quite right. All right, we are headed to Eastern Thanalan. So I gotta go this way, otherwise known as East. Oh, it's one of those giant horny toads. Hello, horny toads. I don't like that their rear legs are on backwards. I keep looking to see if the pup has walked in. Puppy! Sorry, I thought you said freedom. Oh. A friend request. Sorry, I thought you said freedom. I legitimately thought you said freedom. Oh, you've got her. All we can see is her head right now because I had the camera on her bed. She is a good puppy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to I'll book an appointment with the vet as soon as possible. One month, we'll go the whole month without a trip to the vet. All right, let's find some trees to punch, I guess. You ever want to just punch a tree? I'll catch you one day, Ness. Uh-oh. Nothing bites. Rip. My little puppy's doing a roll. Wow, okay. This pond sucks. Okay, let's find some punchable trees. God, I've joined a fate. No, hornets. Oh. These are sucking. Whoa, my God. Where did the Gila monster come from? Oh, the fate's complete. That's convenient. Why are you fighting my hornets? Me? I know, she's so good. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hello, little puppy. Oh, it's a tiny wind-up car. That's cute. That person is wearing a bunny suit. Dratini Dragonair is the name of somebody over there. Dratini Dragonair. Pit stop. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. What is it now? Can't you leave a feeble old man in peace? Balls, these are hornet stingers. You trained as I once did out in Drybone. Those hornet clouds were right pesky buggers. I fair lost count of the times they stung me, though I remember the places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. The memories of my younger days come flooding back. What I wouldn't give to relive them. Ooh, Zayla, I want you to fight me right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again, to have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Right here, right now. I don't know any of the rest of the words to that song. Ham on, Holy Fist. Level 1. Ready or not, here I come. That'll leave a bruise. I like that that's a 30-minute mission. Oh, here we go. Yes, it's starting to come back to me. I won't have it, or you won't have it so easy this round, Zayla. have you no respect for the elderly? Yes, my strength returns. Come on, let's go it one more round. Again? I'm just getting started. More, Hoozela! Give me more! I feel so alive! He says as he falls over dead. Gods, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet. See if I don't.
What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk?
You're Wegfar Whiteaxe.
Ain't none called me that in ages. Nay, not since the day you defeated me on the Blood Sands. I gave up prize fighting after that for the humiliation, but it weren't long till I found a place in the Alacran. Your boy Rurakuda works for me now. Imagine my surprise when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist.
I don't remember what Rurakuta's voice sounds like.
But Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of Somnus. I'll even give you a complimentary sample. But like as not, a doddering old sort like you won't ever wake up again.
Shut your mouth, Wegfar, or I'll shut it for you.
Now, let's be civilized for a moment, eh? We're old friends, after all, and friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'd be glad to lend a helping hand. By way of motivating you, how's about we have us a rematch? Of course, it'd take place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there should be a fitting purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the Pugilist's Guild.
What? That's ridiculous. Master, you're not obligated to take him up on this.
Oh, this must be your little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on as my personal assistant.
I don't want to be his personal assistant. Do you really mean to fight him? Have no fear, Chuchuto. Master. Ooh, Zayla, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. I don't believe this. Listen to me, Chuchuto. I know I can do this. I just need Uwuzela to keep getting stronger as he's been doing so far. Fighting him reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. All right, then. Great.
If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Wegfar as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging, Uuzela. So keep at your training. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here and we'll both continue our lessons.
All right, I can take a goatskin jacket, a goatskin eye patch. You know, I really was hoping for a different piece of head equipment. Goatskin arm guards, goatskin leg guards, or money. I mean, that is an upgrade, so I'm going to take it. Oh, I got yet another. I replaced those, I replaced that gear I just had very quickly, didn't I? All right, back to Gridania. Sleepy puppy, clap, 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 clap. Yeah. Sorry? What a baby. Perfect child. Oh, right, while I'm here, I can progress that. Oh, I forgot to go speak to Severian. Alas. That's not a door. Ah, crap. Maple's not feeling great right now. She's okay. We think she's got either an allergy or, like an ear infection. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the one ear. Now, what guild is this? Oh, this is the Woodworking Guild.
Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Carpenters Guild. We are the artisans who take wood and grant it new form and purpose, as the archer's bow, the lancer's spear, and the novice's shield. If carpentry holds any appeal, you should consider joining our guild. Might you be interested in learning the ways of woodworking? Wonderful, wonderful! Now, before we proceed, I think it only right that I acquaint you with our guild's storied past. Since the founding of Gridania, we have built our homes and crafted our weapons from the trees of Twelveswood. As our nation grew and prospered, the woodworkers' repertoire expanded to encompass a greater variety of articles, and carpentry developed into an art. Oh, good night, puppy. Off to bed she goes. At first, there was no association of carpenters. Each individual worked and sold his services independently. However, the advent of watermills meant that more efficient construction methods were needed, along with formalized maintenance regimes, all of which necessitated organization. The Carpenters Guild was founded to oversee the operation of watermills and to promote cooperation between woodworkers. Now, I must mention at this point, we owe much and more of our prosperity to the Great Loam Growery. Thanks to the hard-working botanists, we are blessed with the finest lumber in all of Eorzea. This confluence of ideal circumstances allows us to provide all manner of goods and services to the people of Gridania. My apologies, that was rather longer than I intended. Still, I trust you have gained a greater understanding of our guild. We expect our members to drink deep of the collected wisdom that the guild has amassed over the course of its history, to actively seek an understanding of wood and the techniques required to work it, rather than simply waiting to be taught. We expect, in short, nothing less than total commitment to the craft. If you wish to start down this path, speak to me once more. I shall explain to you the enrollment process. Would you like to learn more about the enrollment process? Accept. Wonderful! I should mention at this point that Timbermaster Beaton assesses all would-be apprentices personally, so you will need to obtain his approval before you begin. Timbermaster Beaton can be a harsh and unforgiving man, but if you love the craft and have the will to learn, you could ask for no better tutor. He is, quite simply, the finest carpenter in Gridania. Of course, it will take you some time and no small amount of effort to comprehend the full extent of his teachings, but you may rest assured that he will not lead you astray. That said, when you meet him, I would advise you choose your words carefully and, resist the urge to run away.
All right, how does Beaton sound? What is Guildmaster Beaton's voice? Master Beaton. Another adventurer. We're not gonna go there.
Another green adventurer come to play with saws.
Dr. Evil. Another green adventurer come to play with saws. Well then, I suggest you first speak with the... Oh, you've met with Korg, have you? That is well, but know that the decision to initiate you into the guild rests with me. Tell me, adventurer, have you a mind to devote yourself to the art of carpentry? Then the look on your face bespeaks determination, or mayhap a trapped wind. Still, you look strong enough to hold a saw, and if your resolve is indeed genuine, I give you leave to remain for the time being. However, you are useless to me in your current state. You are as a seedling, some potential perhaps, but no more like to thrive than perish. Experience is what you require, boy, and I shall give you the means to acquire it. Take this saw. It is old, yes, but it is sharp as needs be. Now, prove to me that you are not completely incompetent by taking up your new tool. Once you have done so, present yourself to me for inspection. A message from Gendlane, you say? So, he's lost another one. Does the man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on trees? Actually it does, at least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Gendlane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him, and let us both hope that he will right his ways.
Good. You have proven that you know how to grip a saw, but do not mistake it for a mere tool, for it is part of you, your arm, and can you put down part of your arm? No. Mark me then. If you do put it down, and worse, lose the bloody thing, I shall use mine own saw to demonstrate to you the pain of losing a limb. Have you ever experienced a shorn scrotum? Breathtaking. But I jest. One...
That was an Austin Powers reference.
But I jest. One-armed carpenters are scarcely half as useful, in my experience. In any case, merely holding a saw does not make you a carpenter, whatever some might think. You must become one with it and learn to feel with it as you work the wood. To wit, you must first know the wood. Demonstrate your knowledge by bringing me a length of maple lumber. Maple lumber is made from maple logs, just so. Our man Farrell, by the entrance, will furnish you with such logs for a nominal price. Of course, any fool knows that fresh-cut logs are laden with water. To guard against decay, we use wind shards to hasten the natural drying process. Do not forget to do the same.
All right, to synthesize a length of lumber for Timbermaster Beaton, select logs from the main menu followed by crafting log. Logs, crafting log, maple lumber. Requires 1 wind shard and a maple log. Hello, Farrell. One maple log, please. Logs, crafting log, maple lumber, synthesized. I do not have the required materials. Oh, I need 3? I would like 2 more of your finest maple logs, sir. One. Hooray.
As I mentioned before, Farrell has the maple logs in his stock, as well as many other materials you may require. Or, if you are ready, show me what you have brought. Yes, I feel it. The wood tells all. There were no careless cuts. Saw and carpenter moved as one, as if dancing. Do you see this grain? How it flows softly, like syrup? Durable yet pliant, suitable for weapons and armor both. This child is maple. Trace the grain with your fingertips and memorize the lines. Consider every characteristic when choosing your materials. That is what it means to know the wood. The maple lumber you have brought me is acceptable. You have passed the first test. Yet, for all it has grown, your knowledge is still lacking. You must needs learn more. A true carpenter knows the qualities and uses of every tree in the forest. When you know the lines of the maple better than those upon your own hand, return to me. I shall have another test for you. Until then, child.
Alright, the next Carpenter quest will be available from Beaten upon reaching level 5. Complete. Hooray. Huzzah! Alright, now which way am I running? I am turning right, going this way.
Hop, 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 hop.
Hello, Mother Mune. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Samwalk, yes, I will be watching Picard with you this season. I will be watching it. Don't worry. Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Bateron sent word about? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mune, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question... Oh, Omega Platinum, thank you very much. I'm glad you like the name. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. All right, and that's going to be it for the evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you. And I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back on Tuesday. Same mat time, same mat channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins playing more Final Fantasy XIV. So I do hope you will tune in then at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, you can, as always, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And if you are a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked server. Technically, I have a Mastodon. I'm a Wiggins at mastodon.social, I think. But I don't know. I think it seems pretty likely that when Twitter finally goes belly up, I will just no longer be on a Twitter alike. And your available options will be Instagram, which I barely use, TikTok, which I barely use. But you can follow me in those places for now, and if you must follow me on Mastodon, I think I'm Wiggins at mastodon.social. Anyhow, remember, you can join the Discord. That's the important thing. All right, let's see who we can throw to this evening. It is Sunday, so I'm not sure who is around. Nelly! Let's raid Nelly tonight. All right, everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.